Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nomad Weekly. I'm home, back in my little corner of the world. So happy to be here and so happy that I got home safe. I've got a couple stories, to tell you about my trip, some funny little incidences. Some of them I've posted. Last night at dinner, the people couldn't wait. They had to hear my Walmart parking lot story. And for all of you that are nomads and van life and RV people, we know about Walmart. We know that you can stay there. Some let you, some don't. But these people didn't even know that Walmart allows people to spend the night. I mean, so that's how far removed this group was that I was with. So anyway, so welcome tonight to another episode. I'm really excited. We've got Cheryl's on the road. She's heading south from Washington to our meetup next week. We went and did a test today to make sure we're going to be able to come in live next week, and it works. So we're going to be live on the beach next Thursday. Be sure and mark your calendar right now. And Barbara, who's just come off of a full-on Japan nomadic trip, we'll talk to her and find out how she's doing. And of course, Elaine, as also known as Travel Grandma's here. She's got a meetup going on next week you want to hear about. And so I'm just so excited to welcome everybody in. And mark your calendars if you're here for the first time. Our meetup starts Monday and Tuesday for the nomads, and Wednesday and Thursday for the senior women van lifers. So let's get started and talk a little bit about how everybody's doing. Hello, Barbara. Hello,
Hello.
Cheryl. And hello, Elaine,
Hey.
Travel Grandma. So,
Hi.
hi, everybody. So, let's
Hey.
see.
Hi, Sharon.
Let's
Travel
look.
Grandma.
We haven't
Hi.
we talked to Cheryl and Grandma Travel Grandma last week, but Barbara, you've been last time you came in, you were in Japan. So where
Yes.
have you, that was a couple weeks ago. What happened? Are you home now, or what's going on?
Yeah, well, no.
No, you're not
No,
home.
I'm not in Georgia yet. I mean, I went home and my daughter got a transfer from Japan to Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And
Oh,
so her husband is still in Japan trying to wind things up there. And in the meantime, her and her daughter came here, and my daughter's a teacher, and she had to immediately start to work. And so we're in a rented apartment, a new complex, and my daughter had to go to work, and her daughter, who's 11, had to go to school.
oh,
So it's kind of juggling all of that. So that's why I'm here in Kentucky.
I
So
see.
I've been here almost a month. So
Okay.
I wish I could. I was talking to Mary earlier today, and I said, "Oh, I go camping. I just need to go camping. I don't need therapy. I just need to go camping."
There, I know. It's good
Right?
for the soul.
Yeah.
How's
Oh
the
my
weather back
goodness.
there? How's the weather in Kentucky?
Um. Well,
Oh,
yesterday it was 96. This morning it was 73.
oh,
Um. I think it's around 80 something right now, but
oh,
it's very windy, and you could feel the
oh.
chill in the air. So I
Uh-huh.
think it's going to be. I don't know about Kentucky, but I think it's going to be a hard winter. I really do.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. How about you, Cheryl? How's your trip
Yeah.
going? For
Going
the
good.
folks,
I'm 6 days into the trip,
six
and
days. Oh,
yeah, I spent
Wow.
the first 3 nights I spent with relatives,
uh-huh. Okay.
and I've just been in miscellaneous like BLM and
Really?
whatever I can find along the beach.
Oh, that's
The
Mhm.
so
rest of the time,
awesome.
yeah.
That is so awesome. Well, we're going to see Cheryl in a few days here. Like I said, we're going live from the beach next Thursday, so we'll be down there all week. And I went there today. Actually, I go every day. So, but the weather is just, I mean, we're going to make so many people jealous. It's just so beautiful. I mean,
Me
it's
for
so,
one.
yeah, you're right. And Elaine and Travel Grandma are having a meetup next week also. And how's that sizing up? I know you're coming to ours too, but you get all the preps for yours.
Yes, yes, we do, and it was supposed to be a co-ed event, but so far just women have joined, which is
Yeah,
fine. Yeah,
yeah,
I think that I mean that's who we've attracted, and that's I
yeah,
haven't done a lot of advertising, and so I mean it's going to be great.
yeah. Well, good. And
Yeah.
that's at O'Neill Park up in Orange County. And I was telling Jan about it today because She lives up there, so we're going to make an assessment on during the week to find out, do we have the energy to go continue on, which we talked about. We might want to continue on and go up to O'Neill, see how it goes,
Yeah, if not that week, then maybe at another time.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Being in Southern California, we can have
So,
another meetup there.
Yeah, two things happened that you'll be happy to hear. One is I talked to one of the ladies that's coming. She's in Monterey right now. She lives there, and she's coming down to the meetup, and she wants to have more meetups up there, but it's hard to get a hold of people, and people don't know, this, that, and the other. And I said, well, I told her about what you're planning on doing, and maybe you might want to just say a little something about your plans, how you doing, what's this progress and all that. Tell us about what your plans are.
Sure. So we're putting together a website, and it will be launching fairly soon. In October is our hopeful date. We don't have a hard date yet, but we're probably do a soft opening in October to show some of the features that we're so excited about. And one of the features is to be able to list events. So we know where things are, and it's like all in one place.
Nice.
So we're going to roll that out in October. And
wow.
I may have something to share next week. If not, then in another broadcast that you have.
Yeah, see, now just to think of that, everybody that's watching and listening, if I'd had this week coming from Denver to California, I could have gone on our website and said, okay, I'm in New Mexico. Who's out there? And is there a caravan? Is there a meetup or something? And then I could have gone. But no, I went the whole 4 days all by myself, stealth by myself.
Yeah, we're building in a lot of different features to where you can, even if there's not an official meetup with a lot of people, you'll be able to meet the members of the website along the way.
That is connect. So exciting. It really is.
It is exciting.
And so even Barbara out there in Kentucky, it's a national one, right? Not just California.
Yes, national.
Now, Modesto.
And in order to pull this off, we need women just like you. We'll talk about that.
The lady Modesto that's up in Northern California right now is telling me how she wanted to start, and this is how we got on the subject, a California women's meetup group. So we can, because we were talking today about, if Jan and I went up to, like, say, Pismo, it's not that big of a deal, but it's at least out of our area. It's a couple 100 miles here or there, a couple 100 miles, and how fun that would be to get a troop of women just from our state. Maybe Barbara could get, women from your state. And that's when I told her about what you were doing. And so it's really exciting times right now. I think people are really coming out of the whole quarantine, the whole COVID thing, where we're feeling good. We want to, get on the road, and plans for all kinds of stuff. In fact, that just tickled my brain because I've been wanting to ask Cheryl, you can tell us a little bit about this build out, right? You're going to that, aren't you?
I am. I don't know a whole lot about it yet, but I know I'm scheduled to help.
Oh, you are?
Got to be there the 10th. And I'll be there.
Now, be there for people that don't know is Pahrump, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's the Homes on Wheels Alliance.
Right.
Homes on Wheels Alliance, HOWA. And it's the Bring Your Own Vehicle event. And it's too late for this event, but for future events, you get on their website and you can apply to have help to build out your van.
Nice.
And they choose people that they don't have the resources or the ability to build out their own vehicles.
Wow.
And so they either help build the bed, or put in a solar system, or put in shelving, or the reflectors for the windows, that sort of thing. And
what did you volunteer for?
I'm gonna the first week I'm there. I'm gonna be hospitality, checking people in and making sure people know where to camp. So we'll all be camping out on the BLM land and so forth.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm spending a week helping building beds, and then the last week I'm doing reflectics on windows.
Oh, how fun.
Wow.
And then you get to be with all those people on top of
Yeah,
it. That's
yeah,
pretty cool. And you stealth, you don't, there's not hookups or anything like that, right?
yeah, and it's just camping out, like
Yeah.
boondocking.
Yeah, boondocking. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, boondocking.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I know, Cheryl. I know a couple of women that are also doing that.
really?
And one of them in particular, I believe she signed up for hospitality. Her name is Lisa. I can try to connect you two and
That'd be cool.
see
We
how
should
it
probably
goes.
meet her. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that's in
I'll see
October.
her there if nothing else.
yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
I think I'm going to come out to. Is it open to the public?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think like the last day they have like a showing
Oh,
that
okay.
people are invited to go and see the different vans that were built.
I'd like to go
But
drive out there.
yeah, I believe. Oh, maybe I'll go with you. I'd love to
Let's
do
do
that.
it. Let's go for a
Yeah,
couple
let's do
days.
it. Yeah.
What could you keep us informed? Like, hey, they're letting people in on the 10th of October or something like that.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Oh, Cheryl, could you keep us informed? Like what you hear? Like, oh, they're letting people in on the 10th or something.
Oh, right. Yeah. As I hear, I'll let you know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun to go out there. It's not that far from me. It's like, what, 200 miles?
Yeah.
And then I'd like to go by Parker, Arizona while I'm out there and check into maybe staying there this winter for a little bit, not a lot. But that river that goes through Parker is just magnificent.
Mhm.
It's clean, it's beautiful. There's palm trees. I'm in heaven. I really am in heaven. If you don't have the ocean, the river's just as good, So awesome.
I've forgotten how much I miss moving water.
Yes.
I grew up on Puget Sound, and then I spent most of my adult life living on a river, and now I live in the desert. For the last week, I haven't had to take an allergy pill. My skin's
Hello.
good. It's like, yes.
You're smiling.
Yeah.
Well, one nice thing about coming down from Denver to the sea, I mean, you this is why they have high elevation training. When you get down to sea level, you're just going, rawr. It's like, aren't you tired? You just drove 1,200 miles. No, give me a marathon. I can run right now. Oh no,
oxygen.
Yeah, and then we talked about the negative ions with the cascading water, right?
Right.
You're experiencing a force that a molecular force that you cannot change. Super positive, positive ions in the desert. Negative ions by the waterfalls, by ocean, by rivers. Of course, you're going to feel good. That's what affects the water in your cells. You're going to be energized. So that's you. I can see it in your face. You look negative ionized. Everybody thinks I'm cuckoo when I start talking about it, but hey, it's scientific. It's all science. So that's awesome. So all right. So we got Cheryl on the road, and she's going to be arriving here in Oceanside sometimes Monday. And I'm going to.
They're trying.
I haven't.
I don't know why somebody's still at the office right now.
Let me go ahead and.
They're helping me with my.
I can go ahead and mute her.
My NTS, my old.
Bless her heart. I wish Mary was here so she could see Barbara. She'd be so happy to see her. Anyway, I don't have any clue how many people are coming to the Nomad meetup because I guess nomads just act like that.
Should I just get them to take it? Send it to.
We had. I just muted your microphone, Mary, so we don't have to hear you. Anyway, yeah, there's 45 people interested. Ooh. So I keep saying, could you change it from interest to going so I'll know what to expect? Crickets. So to be honest with you, I know that Cheryl, Jan, me, Pam Hart, all the regular nomads will be there, and if anything, we will have a fabulous time. And then some other people have said, we'll drop by and stuff like that. But as far as totals, I don't know.
Mhm.
Now on the ladies one, the senior women one, same. We have 25 confirmed with 10 ghosting. Unknown caller. Oops. So I don't know what to do with them. I've reached out to them, said, hey, here's the details, and no one's come. So I opened it up for anybody else that wants to come. There are some people on the waiting list, so we wanted 25 to start out with, so we're really good to have. And then there might be a couple people to show up that we don't know about, but 25 was our number, so we hit it. I think that's just a manageable amount of people.
Yeah.
And if anyone else shows up, hallelujah, because it's going to be a fabulous weekend. And so we'll that's about it. Is there any other updates or questions you guys have about the meetups before we go into the next topic?
So we just basically there's like a meter there that we pay for our parking spot. Is
Right.
that correct?
You're right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a kiosk in it. I went and even looked at that just to make sure, and it's you can buy the day. It's $10 for the day, and then $30 to stay overnight. I mean, all the it's $30 for the whole thing,
or $50 for 2 nights, right?
They have a couple packages in there. Yeah, there was
packages.
a couple. Yeah, you could stay for the people who are staying 5 nights. There's some discounts and stuff. I think. Yeah, you can buy the whole thing.
So I know that for like O'Neill, and there's another campsite also. I think it's down in Oceanside. I don't think it's
yeah,
yeah. There
Guacamole?
you can get like a yearly pass. This is not one of those, correct?
Well, I have a year pass, and this is where I'm kind of concerned because I bought the year pass, but it doesn't have an option on the kiosk where I can not have to pay the $10 for the day.
Yeah, because I think there's only 2 in Southern California that
are
on that list.
Yeah. So I'm going to just ask the meter Molly, like, how does that work? Because I already paid for the day. All I have to do is pay for the night.
Okay.
But it was I'm sure he'll be able to or she'll be able to guide me how to do it.
Okay.
Because I've already paid for the day. Mm-hmm. And then let's see, any other thing about Oceanside that you guys might wonder? I'm going to put this in the newsletter that's coming out either tonight or tomorrow. I've got it almost done with just little things like I know that we said there wasn't going to be an itinerary, Cheryl. So many things to do. What I thought I would do is just give some suggestions. So Wednesday would be like free day. There's Barb. Free day. And sorry, Barb. You back now? I think she's back. Oh, okay. She's still muted. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you've got your thing in mute. It says it's telling me that you've muted yourself. Anyway, so
can you hear it now?
There you go. Wednesday would be just a free day up until the meetup at 5. So if you want to go, I've put some suggestions. Like there's SUP, there's kayaking, there's boat rentals, there's walk around, there's walk to the pier, blah 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 blah. There's all kinds of stuff. I'm going to bring some crafts. I've got some games. I have the Oceansideopoly. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, where they take the city and turn it into a Monopoly game. So if there's any, so it's called Ocean Monopoly, and it's all the streets in Oceanside instead of, it's adorable game. But some people might want to do that under the gazebo. I've got Uno, so that's pretty much a free day. Beach, boogie boarding, bike riding, and then the meetup, and then. I was kind of concerned because the fire rings got taken out this week for an event because they had tents all on the event all week. Big Harbor Days, it's called. Okay. So I called the harbor today, and she says, I wouldn't suggest having people bring wood because we don't know when we're going to have those fire rings back. So that's going to go in to tell everybody because I had told everybody buy wood. Okay, I just got a comment from somebody. Don't know who that is, but you can type in your name because this person just asked, should we bring food? Absolutely, lots of it. Are you kidding? We're not feeding you for 4 days. No, I'm just joking. But anyway,
There's
so the
restaurants and stuff that
now the one thing we did
want
at a
to eat 3
caravan
meals.
in Arizona, what's that?
There's restaurants and stuff, but you don't want to
Oh,
eat 3 meals a day
oh,
out.
oh no, there's that
Yeah.
pastry place at the market, little market, fresh pastries in the morning with coffee. I mean, whatever. Oh, it's Therese. Hi. Yes, I would bring food. I was just gonna. We were talking earlier about Jan. I was talking today, and she's making her food already for the week, and she's making chicken salad and all this and that. And I said, I'm not making anything. I might bring a can of pork, like beans, and put it on my little fry it. But I think we're going to be enough. It's going to be enough. So at the meetup, we're going to have everybody bring hors d'oeuvres instead of doing a potluck, because then we have to cook. You don't have to, just bring an hors d'oeuvre and a gift. We're going to have a white elephant.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to be fun, because maybe somebody gets warm socks and they need warm socks, but the other person gets a I don't know, a knick-knack, so we can steal. That'll be kind of fun as an opening, for the meet. So that we came up with, and then Modesta suggested having everybody for that gift raffle. Oh no, it's not a raffle. It's she suggested everyone bring like eight snacks, your favorite travel snack, and then we can do some snack exchanges and stuff. I thought that was kind of a cute idea too. And so that's the first night, and then we'll go over to the bonfire. But since there's not a bonfire, one of the ones I went up to in Arizona, everyone brought one of those little solar lights, and we made like a little circle of solar lights to sit around and chat and talk campfire stories.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's good.
I thought that, so I thought maybe instead of bringing wood, bring a solar light. And then on Thursday there's the farmers market down a mile down and a mile back. So anyone that wants to walk down there, get fresh everything. And then that evening is the street fair of Oceanside, which has every kind of vendor imaginable, and food and music, and it's a lively little street fair. Some people might want to do that. So I thought on the message board I would just put, here's the list of signups for a boat rental, here's the list of signups for crafts, and then people can sign up, and well, no one's interested in that. Okay, let's take that one on. You know what I mean? So, and then people just want to go lay on the beach. The beach today was like, oh. So that's our announcements. And like I said, if there's anything else you guys can think of you want me to put in there, I will. Anything? Okay.
I wish I could go with you guys.
I know.
I love
You
the
can fly
beach.
over.
I've been.
You can fly over.
I'm going to be still in Kentucky.
Yeah, well, you can get a U-Haul for $19.99 a night. So we'll put a little.
And who's going to take my granddaughter to school at 6:30 in the morning?
Oh, yeah. We're
next time, Barbara. There'll be more meetups.
Yeah, we're gonna have more. But according to Elaine, we're gonna have all kinds of meetups all over the United States. All right, so that's our meetup of the night, and then, like I said, everybody, next week we will go to live on the beach. It's gonna be so much fun. Go around talking to everybody. Now, so I want to spend the last couple of minutes with any travel stories, travel incidences. Like I had 2 this week that go down in the record of all my 12 years of traveling in a van. 2 of the biggest incidences happened this week to me. Did anybody have anything unusual happen recently, or?
When I filled up my gas tank today, I'm filling up the gas tank, and a lady walked up to me and said, "Would you like me to wash your back window?" And she was just filling up her car next to mine. I'm kind of like, she says, "Yeah, it looks a little dirty. It'll be safer for you." And she washed my window. And then as I was getting in my van, I thanked her profusely. When I was getting in my van, she brought over a handful of pears. She says, "Oh, you're probably missing fresh fruit from Washington, tree fruit,
Whoa, how cool. I love that.
I know, it was just so sweet.
Nice.
I could see she had a couple kids in the car. She was just a mom that was in Fort Bragg this morning. So
Fort Bragg.
Mom.
That is so cool. I noticed since I went a little bit less pink, I don't have as much pink in my hair anymore. I mean, everyone's opening doors for me and being so nice. I don't know if it's the blonde or what. I did notice the difference and how, so I don't know. Well, I just want to tell you that I was at dinner last night and they just insisted on me telling the Walmart parking lot story. So I did. And I'll be glad we taped it so that I can just put it out there. I'm going to put it up on the thing
Oh,
because I mean, not taped it, but we videoed it because I didn't want to keep telling the story over and over. But I do want to tell you the story of the casino because I went into. Oh, by the way, gas was $3.36 when I hit California. It was $5.36. Come
Ooh,
on, California, come on.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a difference of like $18. So you figure,
Mm, mm, mm,
every fill up, that's almost $100
mm, mm.
savings on a trip. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I went in to get gas in New Mexico, and there was a casino, and I saw an RV park, and so I went over to the casino and said, "Oh, what's the deal there?" She goes, "Well, it's $20 for hookups and 10 for dry camping." And I said, "Oh, well, what about in the parking lot? Can you stay there?" And she goes, "Oh, yeah, yeah, you can stay there too." So okay, so I went in, had dinner, and then just came out and encapsulated, I call it, and I knew the security knew I was there, so I was fine. There was all these cars, the whole parking lot was full. What I didn't know was that the casino was almost all seniors and it closed at 12 o'clock. So when I woke up at it was about 20 to 12, just because it was so quiet, I thought I was going to get woken up by all these boisterous casino people. And this is where it was like apocalypse. I opened up my window and I go, "This isn't the same lot that I fell asleep in." It was completely empty, not even a service truck. And I'm under this white beam light. And can you imagine from a distance the big light on the white rose hitting in? And there I was, like an angel in heaven, had the whole parking lot to myself. I'll never forget that as long as I live. And I looked out the back, nobody out back. I looked on the sides, there wasn't anybody anywhere. Those people tiptoed out of there so I could sleep. And there I was, all by myself. So I go, "Should I be
Wow.
afraid?" Well, the security guard knows I'm here. If anybody's going to do anything, they're going to have a lot of people, can see. The cameras are going to see. So I figured I was probably the safest place ever.
So I think that would freak me out, but that's
It
just
did
me.
it kind of freaked me out a little bit because I was encapsulated in these cars, and then all of a sudden it's like, where'd everybody go? It was like, was I supposed to go too?
yeah,
Mm.
you could.
Now, do you want the Walmart parking lot story? Or should we save that to another time?
Well, do you have
What do
it
you? What,
posted?
I want to hear it.
I want to hear
I can
it.
post the video, but I can do it in a couple minutes too.
Oh, you can post a
Well,
video? Oh, okay.
I made the
That's
video
fine.
because
I want to hear it.
it's going to probably, it's the same story, but it's just maybe told a little bit different for me, and it's who the audience
I
is. Now, I told it to an audience of non-travelers, so I had to explain what a tune
Mm.
is and a Walmart parking lot and all that. So you guys will know what I'm talking about, and you have minivans and vans and everybody, so you'll know what I'm talking about. But I just
unfortunately having a meeting at 5:30
oh
that I've got to
go
go to.
go
I'm so sorry to ditch
no
out
no
on
no
you,
no
but
no no go.
I will watch your video.
Maybe I'll just post the video. You guys can wait for. I'll put it up
Oh,
tonight. I just wanted to
I like to see it.
get
I
a
like to.
couple of edits in there that I have to, get out because,
Mhm.
yeah, well, just to be kosher. And plus, we're coming up on our 30 anyway. So, listen, thank you so much, Elaine Travel Grandma, for coming tonight, and thank you for coming to our meetup next week. We're
always
looking
fun.
really forward to sharing any new information that you have on your website. Barbara, of course, great seeing you. You're back from Japan. Cheryl's on the road. So don't go away. I'm just going to say goodbye to everybody here and let everybody know what's coming up. And also, what I'd like to
Bye.
say to bye bye, Elaine. What I'd like to say is, excitement is brewing. In the nomad world, as you know, it's big. So many people, vans are, going off the dealership, uh, floors, and it's just real popular right now. So I want to thank everybody for joining us for a week of Nomad Weekly, and also be sure and check out my merch page. You can go over to our group page and press that little merch page, I've got some new van life logos and nomad logos and all that good stuff. And plus we have the Meetup logo up there in the corner. I always do that up in that corner right there. That's, come on, get your finger right, Pat. Up there is our little Oceanside Meetup logo. Okay, we'll see you and talk to you next time. And thank you all for joining me. It's been wonderful.